What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Hopefully everybody's enjoying the weekend. Let's test out some units that aren't as covered within the full power category as some of the more powerful units like the LR Gohan and obviously Super Saiyan 4 Goku and, like, you know, the Golden Friezas and full power Frieza, you know, Broly's, you know, that sort of nature. Bojack, I guess, is another one, but the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and the Super Trunks both are within the full power category, so let's go ahead and see how they do with this setup, since they do get a better boost at 150% versus some of the previous setups like type specific or the hybrid Saiyan. So I'll go ahead and cover the stats real fast while the video is running. So we'll start with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan first. He's got the leader skill for all types, HP attack defense, or HP attack plus 30%, so that pretty much signifies how old relatively this unit is. Super attack will cause immense damage to the enemy, that's the Father Son Kamehameha. Passive skill will add plus 3 ki and attack 70% increase at the start of the turn. Link skills, he's got Golden Warrior, that's going to add plus 1 ki, enemies defense minus 2000. Saiyan Warrior Race, attack increase of 700. Super Saiyan 10% increase to attack. Kamehameha will increase attack by 2500 when SA is launched. Prepare for battle, plus 2 ki. Fierce Battle, attack increase of 15%. And Soul versus Soul weakens regeneration and adds plus 1 ki. So again, he does fall into two categories, Hybrid Saiyans and Full Power. Maxed out, he does have an HP level of 13,745, attack of 14,010, defense is 8,625 with the 12 ki multiplier at 130%. The Super Trunks unit has the similar leader skill, all types HP and attack increase of 30%. He does cause supreme damage and lowers defense, so unfortunately it's supreme and not immense. So for the passive skill, pretty much the same as the Gohan unit, attack increase of 70% at the start of the turn. Link skills, he's got Golden Warrior, that's going to add plus 1 ki, enemies defense minus 2000. Messenger from the Future adds 500 to attack. Super Saiyan 10% increase to attack. Royal Lineage plus 1 ki. Soul versus Soul will add plus 1 ki, also weakens regeneration. Prepare for battle plus 2 ki, and Fierce Battle 15% increase to attack. This guy does fall into three categories, Hybrid Saiyans and Full Power, but also the Future Saga. So maxed out HP is at 13,010. Attack is 14,046. Defense is 8,947. 12 ki multipliers at 135%. So like I said, when this category first came out on JP, I'm sure not that many people really covered this unit. I'm guessing, you know, it was taken over by, you know, like the LR Gohans and, you know, this Perfect Cell, probably maybe Golden Frieza, LR Bojack, Easy A, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Full Power Frieza, you know, Broly. I mean, there's a couple others on here, so you know, I just wanted to, you know, see how these guys would do within this category, and, you know, just kind of, I don't know, show them some love, I guess, you know. So they are going to be linked up together for the most part of the video, and that's not, you know, that's perfectly fine because they do share some links like Golden Warrior and Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle are pretty much the main link skills that they share that's going to contribute toward their attack boost. So overall, it's going to be fine. You will see, you know, units like Tech Vegito that provides that 30% increase to attack, and, you know, he can fall within this team setup because the Super Saiyan 4 or Ultra Power or Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku does provide plus 3 ki HP attack and defense increase of 90% for the Super Tech type. So unfortunately with this setup, since the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is already on here, can't really include the World Tournament Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but he's also a great unit because he does have a nice passive to where agility, tech, and physical types get plus 2 ki, and attack and defense will increase by 30%. So very good passive skill there, but fortunately, like I said, in this case, the strength version is already on here, so had to compensate that with the Tech Vegito to provide that extra boost. So, I mean, overall, these guys are, doing relatively well. I mean, hitting for, 800,000 at times, close to 1 million. So, certainly viable options within this category setup. They aren't gonna hit as hard as some of the other units, but let's face it, not everybody has like the best units in the game, and that's the beauty of Dokkan Battle is it's a ongoing pursuit of getting the best units, and not everybody has like top tier units all across the board. So yeah, I mean, these guys are decent options and alternatives to include on here, and overall the team runs fine with them on here, and it's not like you're really struggling with link setups and whatnot. They all link pretty well together, and for the most part it runs pretty smoothly. So these guys aren't bad options. The point being, and whether to max out these guys, entirely up to you. I was actually quite curious myself on how the Strength Super Trunks is within this category, because I've got all the dupe paths unlocked, just haven't invested levels toward SA or any potential orbs on him. So if I wanted to get him at 100%, I could. So seeing stuff like this certainly helps, and I'm sure that's the case for most of you guys watching, or just flat out curious as how these units are. The other thing is the Super Trunks unit, the strength version, prior to his Dokkan Awaken, so like his UR status, card design is one of my favorites within the game. I mean, it's just a badass design, and it's reflective of certain parts within the manga, and growing up reading that shit and seeing that in the game right here is pretty nice. I don't know, maybe I'll test out the physical version of Super Trunks next and see how he does. Taking a look at his stats a little bit. Let's see what his passive is. So his passive, a little, definitely less than the strength version. His passive only increases attack by 40% at the start of the turn. So unfortunately, it's the strength version is definitely better, and obviously the intelligence version was also given out. Well, not given out, but it was available, with the rewards over on Global. So with his passive skill, it looks like it's a +2 key and attack increase of 60% when HP is above 30, so 30%. So it's kind of like in between the physical version and the strength version, but based on looking at this, it looks like in terms of power output, the strength version looks to be probably the best the best option. But yeah, I mean, they're all decent units themselves, but make your own decision as to whether it's worth it or not to invest the orbs into them. I mean, moving forward, they're probably going to introduce more and more characters that fall into this category, so things are probably going to get more interesting down the road, and we'll see what happens, but it'll be interesting to see, nevertheless. Unfortunately, this is going to be Dokkan mode activation with the type disadvantage against Vegito, so maybe a critical will activate. That way we'll be able to see some better numbers, but Vegito is providing 30% toward attack for both these units, so we'll see how they do. So 2.1 million is certainly not bad. It's actually pretty decent for a unit like this. I mean, some of the units nowadays have like 120% boost toward attack as part of their passive, and then maybe some within their super attack. So the fact that he's able to hit, like similar outputs of, you know, close to a million is probably the best way to put it. But with only a 70% increase to attack as part of the passive, that's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's still decent. So we got to go ahead and end it with the Gohan battling the Cell Juniors and also Perfect Cell. That's probably befitting of this anyway. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and certainly appreciate you watching.